Because, like, we got a big fucking Endgame
Yeah,
ship coming, you know?
Saturday. Hey,
Yeah.
it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to this live stream podcast. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to start off with Endgame, and then we're going to dive into some other movie, TV, gaming news that has come out this week. So, the biggest plot hole in Avengers Endgame.
Well, okay, so one could argue there are a couple,
Yes,
okay?
I feel like this is a big one because there's so
This is a big one.
many.
This is the one everybody brings up the most.
Yes, and that
Okay.
is spoiler warning, by the way, before before I spit it out. Derpy Rainbow, welcome in. Um, the biggest plot hole we believe is Cap returning the Infinity Stones because there's a lot of problems that comes up uh, with
Mostly
this.
with so there were problems with acquiring the stones,
Yes.
which we've kind of figured because wouldn't be entertainment if there wasn't problems.
Yeah.
Okay. Um
It wouldn't be three
that
hours
in
either.
alone that in alone raised a couple of questions,
Yeah.
of like, well, if that happened, why didn't this, or what about that? But Cap just returning them really does ask questions because the best I could put it, it's the fucking Flash theory we thought where there's going to be 8 fucking berries at his damn mother's death, you know?
Which is still going on. That theory
I
has
don't, I
not been
don't,
dead. Um, but
I don't question that. I don't want to know that.
but the first thing, how did he get the Infinity Stone back into the Tesseract cube to put back in Shield? So it's there to give
Yeah,
Captain Marvel her powers, and there for the for Avengers for Loki to steal.
like, how did you make it another cube? Because you pretty much had to break the first cube
Yeah,
in order to get the stone out. So, what did you do? How did Cap make another cube?
yeah.
You know,
How did he get the Mind Stone back into Loki's scepter?
that one's a little bit easier. It's literally, you just, if you have to, you just jam it. You just steal the scepter and jam the stone
Derp
into. Okay,
Derpy Rainbow says he put it in water and made it into ice.
science.
Yeah, that would be nice until it got hot.
It's also alien tech, so
Yeah. I feel like the person from Captain Marvel, from Captain Marvel, who used it to power her engine, would sit that ice cube up in there and it would melt. And just go. um.
Mama, I'm going fast.
Also, the is it the space? No, not space. Which one is the ether?
Um, I think it's time
It's not time. That's Doctor Strange.
power.
I think is it power?
I think
Which
it is.
is it power?
I think it is power with ether.
Or is power the one with Star Lord?
No, power is Star Lord.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get that behind a laser barrier
How did you cut
and
the
not
lasers
pry your
back
hand
on?
off?
Yeah, because
Did you do some Indiana Jones type shit?
well, that's the thing. Nebula's hand got burnt to a crisp.
Which was okay because she was a robot.
Yeah, Cap is not. So
No, so meaning that Cap did some Indiana Jones type shit and flipped the breaker.
well, second off, Cap didn't take a spaceship with him, so how did he travel to all these planets? How does he know where these planets are? Because he didn't go. He just went to the Avengers in 2012.
Yeah, we'll get that when we get to the ether in Asgard. How the fuck did Cap get into Asgard?
How did he know about Asgard? Like where to
Well,
go in?
okay, I'm assuming he knew about
Well, I'm talking
Asgard
about
because
where to go in Asgard.
yeah, like Captain America knows where Asgard
Yeah,
is. He's friends with Thor,
yeah, I know.
you know.
Um,
And but here's the thing: I can also get like him where he needs to go because I'm assuming Thor would probably tell him in his drunken ramble, you know, where it was. But still,
how did you put it
how did
back
he
into
get
Natalie
there?
Portman? How did you put it back into Natalie Portman?
Yeah, I mean, we know Rocket got caught taking out,
Yeah,
which sounds so wrong when you fucking say
I
it out
know.
loud.
He chased her with a rod. I, a raccoon chases her you around the room with a raccoon in a suit chases you around the room with a rod trying to stick you in the butt.
He injects it with his rod.
Oh god. Um
How did he? Okay, so how did he get the I think yeah, it's time with Strange.
that's easy. He can just give it back to the ancient one.
That was really weird. She expected to come back from Banner, and he's like, "Hey, here."
How you doing? Here you go.
And then
And
the
then the big
biggest
one.
one, Soul. So the other five, you could argue.
You can make arguments. You can look
You can make
past.
arguments for. Even the Ether one, it's wrong. It's so wrong picturing, but you can make arguments for.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you do the Soul Stone?
That not only doesn't make sense, it messes things up in terms of multiple issues. Um, and how did Cap not recognize the Red Skull being there as this floating death creature?
Sure. The entity of the Soul Stone.
So we meet
Now,
again.
I get it that because people brought up, our friends inclusive,
Yeah.
that the Russos were like when Thanos died or when he got the Soul Stone,
As
the
soon,
skull was gone.
yeah,
Okay, fine. Him going back is before Thanos gets the stone.
yeah.
Okay, he's returning the stone. Therefore, even if the skull is gone, as soon as he drops the stone back, the skull would come back.
And the rules is a soul for a soul. So if he returns the soul stone, he should get a soul back.
Yeah. Even if because I don't see Cap like I'm returning your stone and my soul, so we cool. No, you should get one back. If that's the case, obvious fucking question everybody has is why the fuck wouldn't he just get back Widow?
Yeah. And
Unless I guarantee you he did, and because that is the excuse Marvel's going to do because they've gotten so much backlash on the Widow situation.
I did not expect this much backlash. Like I knew I was going to be
No,
pissed, but I didn't expect the
no,
level.
no, but that's it. And then they're going to use that. Well, we've had it planned the entire time that when Cap returned the Soul Stone, you know, back on Voromir, he had to exchange it back. So that's how he got Widow.
I
And it's
call
like bullshit because it's not going to be during her movie because her movie I think has been I don't know if it's confirmed that it's been a prequel,
no.
but it's 90%
I
sure that
love
it's going to probably be a prequel.
I love all this other news. Hopper from Stranger Things been cast into the Black Widow movie. The girl from A Fight in Your Family or something, the WWE
Mm-hmm.
movie,
Mm-hmm.
cast in the Black Widow movie. It was basically announced that Scarlett Johansson is going to be one of the primary producers on the Black Widow movie,
As you should, because considering you've done this character for how long?
which is the first because only Kevin Feige has been the producer for every Marvel movie. So the fact that Scarlett Johansson is in the and is with him is kind of a big deal. But Kevin
Yeah.
Feige's playing, oh, we haven't confirmed it yet.
take a page out of. If I could see this Marvel, I know we've praised you a lot, and we
Yeah,
will continue to praise you because
you had a
we're
10-year
fucking
plan.
chills. We're shills, you
Yeah,
know. take a. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Take a page out of DC's book and just confirm it.
yeah.
Even if it's dumb, confirm it.
We know there's gonna be a Black Widow movie.
You know, we know that that's going to be the start of Phase 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
So don't sit there and try to play this bullshit.
no,
And I did like, if they, at least the way I thought Black Widow would come back, with my Adam Warlock theory, at least plays a part into the story.
no. But I guarantee you
If
what
it's
they'll do,
if it's the way
because
you're talking
here's the
about,
thing. Here's the thing. They're gonna want that trailer pop. They're gonna want that trailer pop. So they're. I guarantee you, Widow is alive, but they're going to save it until like an end credit scene or like the next big
oh,
crossover
that I
when
swear to
like
God, it's
when
gonna be
like
that way.
it's like we're gonna need all the help. Don't worry, I got someone. Then Widow comes.
Yeah, welcome in Dizzle plays.
You know,
Yeah, Nightbots everywhere.
yeah.
I was wondering if the Black Widow solo movie would affect the MCU plot at all. Says David the Cool Kid.
I
It
think if
has to.
anything, well, no, if any, it will. I think it'll be for most of standalone, but it'll be set up for the major overarching story of Phase 4.
Yeah.
We'll have a we will have a general. Every nerd in the audience will have a general idea on who the big bad you're now setting up for. If you're setting up for Galactus, if you're setting up for, this person, if you're setting up for this person, you know, we'll have a general idea. It may take another 10 years to get to that person like Thanos,
Yeah.
but we will have a general idea on this is the path we are going.
Yeah. And I don't see Marvel doing one Black Widow movie and be like, nah, that's it.
They
Every
don't
solo movie has been a trilogy.
know, especially because they know it's going to make money,
Oh,
you know?
I call it now. The Black Widow movie is probably going to do better than Captain Marvel
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
because people have
Yeah,
been
because
wanting
Captain
her,
Marvel,
and she's
people
popular and
like,
friendly.
yeah, people like her. People,
Or iffy on Brie Larson.
I have problems with, I don't have problems with Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel's bland as fuck. Okay?
She's
Like,
bland.
she's
I
bland. Like, everything that Captain Marvel is supposed to be, there's another superhero that does it better.
well,
Captain Marvel's supposed to be the serious stoic type. She's supposed to be this powerful cosmic person. That's Thor.
she's
You
supposed to be
know?
powerful and cosmic, but I've read two of her comic lines before I saw the movie. Um, and she's a very joke oriented person, and she brings up a lot of references, sort of like Star Lord.
Yeah.
She constantly brings up Star Wars in the comics.
That's Spider-Man. She's the joke, quipper,
Yeah,
popliner. She's supposed to be the asshole-ish snarkishness. That was Tony Stark, and that's Doctor Strange. You
yeah,
know, everything that Brie Larson or everything that Captain Marvel is supposed to be, you know,
yeah,
then Marvel keeps trying to force feed down us that, oh, hey, this is what she is, and this, and this, and this, and this. I can think of, well, there's another superhero that you built up that's just as equally as that.
yeah. What about the Incredible Hulk? That's not a trilogy. Well, the Incredible Hulk's now a trilogy because Universal, is it Universal or Paramount, owns all the rights to a solo Hulk movie. And if they released it, Marvel wouldn't have control over the distribution or anything like that. So they're not going to make a Hulk movie because uh, they really
But
won't
there's
gain anything from
but
it.
even though they're not a trilogy, there's still two Hulk movies. They're different,
Yeah,
but there's still two Hulk
Hulk,
movies.
the Hulk can be in team up movies, but not a solo
Okay,
movie.
here's the thing. Hulk works better in team up
He
movies.
does.
The only thing that people would really want is, and people say this, is a World War Hulk movie. The problem is that does not work in the current MCU setup.
No, because there's only one Hulk.
No, not just that. If you've actually read the Planet Hulk and the World War Hulk comic line, uh, it affects a lot.
Hmm.
Like a lot. You know,
X
like
Men.
he pretty much
We'll get to
he
that.
has happiness. You know, his planet dies and he comes down and just tortures Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Reed Richards, and Black Adam.
Yeah. Um, I don't think the X Men will be introduced in the MCU for a while. I do.
They've already confirmed that
Yeah.
yes, they want to, but it's not going to happen for
No.
a while.
Well, mainly you have an X Men movie just about to come out, so it's gonna be
Granted,
like.
it's the end of that. It's the end
But the
of
thing
that.
is,
But
mentally, when people, if they were to go release an X Men movie 2 years from now, people were like, "Oh yeah, X Men." Like they would still connect it with Fox's X Men.
I
Uh,
know that's why like I want them to introduce the Fantastic Four,
exactly. That's what I was about to say.
but people have been burned so many times, which sucks because I've stated multiple times that one of my top five favorite comic book characters of all time is Doom. I love Doom. Having a Doom solo movie would be amazing. I'd be one of the first dudes in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
Doom is
yeah,
an
because
amazing villain.
Doom is fucking amazing. Him having his own movie would be great. But they're not going to do that for a while because people have been so burned by Fantastic Four.
I feel like Fantastic Four is gonna happen near the end of Phase Four.
Four, maybe,
I think it's gonna. I believe it might happen before the next Avengers movie. Um,
or at least the build up to it. Like I, yes, I'm sorry, I'm a fanboy. I want
yeah,
a Doom movie. Okay. I also want at one point Spider-Man and Deadpool to team up, but that's not going to happen for a while
yeah.
because we have to get an older Tom Holland.
I
We can't
swear,
have Ryan Reynolds running around with teenager Tom Holland.
yeah. I swear Thor 3 is just Marvel trying to do Planet Hulk, but they won't they don't want the consequences of Planet
Yeah,
Hulk.
basically,
It really is.
it's a combination of Planet Hulk and Ragnarok, which is fine. It works.
It does.
That works.
Ragnarok is one of my top movies. We did an MCU ranked
Yeah,
video and
Ragnarok straight up works. You know,
um
that's mostly because Taika Waititi knows how to work with that source material.
yeah. Guys, if you have any questions, I know a lot of you are new to the channel because of my recent videos. If any of y'all have questions, we do this podcast pretty almost every 2 weeks, where we just talk about everything that we really didn't make a video on. We're also going to do a full in-depth in-game stream, where me, Cody here, and my other friend John will be going in depth on in-game, like breaking it all down. It's going to be very
Um,
interesting, and that's
and then that's
Saturday.
probably the final. That's probably going to be our wrap of
Yeah, that's
Endgame
going to be kind of the wrap of in-game. If I do any other videos, it will be probably about Phase 4 in
and
future-wise.
beyond, because honestly, like thinking they want to go cosmic, so it's what
Yeah, that's
you know.
that's what I was saying. Like Cosmic, in the my Guardians video, I was talking about how if the if Phase 4 is about going cosmic, they Guardians is the perfect place to start that cosmic.
Oh, perfectly, totally,
Yeah, because that's where they introduce the cosmic in
yeah,
stuff in the
yeah,
MCU. So why not introduce Adam Warlock and
yeah.
all that?
Guardians will be great, and then Strange would be amazing to bank off of that
Hmm.
because Strange is you can go cosmic, but you can go that mystical
I
cosmic.
I really hope Strange is a team up with Wanda, with Scarlet Witch.
I, that's what I want to see more often. I kind of like, as much as I want to see solo movies,
Yeah.
I'm getting tired. I want to see team up movies
Well,
now.
here, think about it, the best MCU movies. I mean, just the one our favorites. We have Winter Soldier, okay,
Yeah,
which is a team up basically between Widow and Cap,
yeah.
and
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok, which is Thor and
Yeah.
Hulk. Um,
Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's
Ant-Man
not
and the
my
Wasp.
favorite, but I think it's a good movie.
It's a good movie, and that's Wasp and Ant Man. So
Yeah.
some of the best MCU movies are these
Plus,
two
like
team up
going
movies.
going Guardians is
Yeah,
a great fucking team up
yeah,
movie.
exactly.
Um, Going into something like Strange 2 and Black Panther 2,
Black Panther
you've
should.
done Claw.
Oh, I saw a video, and I know this isn't gonna happen, but Black Panther teaming up with Storm.
Black Panther or War Machine?
Ooh, that'd be a great way to
Yeah,
keep War Machine going because there's not gonna be any Iron Man movies, and you really don't
yeah.
have a way for War Machine's story to continue.
Don Cheadle ain't going
No,
nowhere. He's staying around.
he's like, it's my only job. Like,
Yeah. House of Lies on Showtime is gone. I have nothing else at the moment. Y'all ain't gonna pull a Terrence Howard. I am staying.
um,
um, like here's the thing. Okay, so Black Panther, for example, you've done Claw,
yeah,
you've done Killmonger.
yeah.
Unless you bring Killmonger back, I don't really want.
You could have
Kind
Hunter
of want.
Craven.
Craven's not Panther. Craven's more Spider-Man.
Yeah, but it would work.
But what I'm getting at is, besides like probably like B or C list villains,
Yeah.
you don't really have a lot of like major players for someone like someone like Black Panther, or even Doctor Strange. To come, like, you had Dormammu, which was a great threat. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's perfect to introduce to something like Phase Four.
Yeah.
You know, but Black Panther should be interesting because you don't really have any more big major players.
Mm-hmm.
You could have them adapting into this world of Wakanda and seeing how that's processing through the world, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't have like any major big players, so it's going
Speaking.
to be very interesting. So it'd be interesting to start throwing in these other people,
Yeah.
as kind of side characters with them. Still make it a Black Panther or a Doctor Strange movie, but I'd add in like a secondary character, you know.
Speaking of Spider-Man villains, it was announced that the writers of Into the Spider-Verse
Mm-hmm.
has been hired by Sony to create a Marvel TV universe for them. For Sony.
Animated or live action?
Did not say.
Because here's the thing, I've gone on record, not on video. You and I have talked.
Yeah.
I've gone on record and said that Spider Verse is my all-time favorite Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Verse is amazing.
It's my all-time favorite. Spider-Man 2 comes up right underneath of it.
Yeah.
It's my all-time favorite. It's gonna be very interesting. They've already confirmed for a sequel for that.
It's animated.
So,
Chat confirmed. It is animated.
okay, cool. That'll, that'll be
Oh,
very
there
interesting.
better be a Spider Gwen TV show.
That's good. No, they will. As much emphasis as they put on Gwen in the
Yeah,
movie,
Spider Gwen is literally
yeah.
Spider Gwen is getting to be just as popular as Spider Man.
So she's having the Miles Morales effect,
Yeah,
you know, to where Miles, they ain't gonna top Peter.
no,
Like when people think of Spider-Man, they're always gonna think of Peter Parker.
yeah,
But Gwen and Miles are starting to come up there.
yeah,
Like they're having their own, fan base.
yeah. I mean, I love Spider Gwen. That the comic run of Spider Gwen is some of the best comics I've read.
Dude, I love the Spider-Verse period.
Yeah,
Like I told you, there are two superheroes I'm biased towards:
yeah,
Batman and Spider-Man.
yeah,
Okay, because I know my shit with these guys.
yeah,
More I know my shit of Spider-Man than I do Batman.
yeah.
But now that you've introduced a Spider-Verse, see, here's the thing. I feel like they could do probably the Clone Saga,
Mm-hmm.
but do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop fucking it, because Clone Saga is one of the worst Man storylines of all time. But I feel like you could do it, or you could introduce some of these other Spider-Man, because there's a lot.
There are, there are. Papyrus, I completely agree. I'm still a little mad about some of the deaths in game, but it
They're
is
either
what it
gonna
is.
retcon it,
Yeah,
or we're
Pull
just gonna
some
have to
BS
start
away
over.
to get around it.
Yeah, like I
Like
said, they're gonna have to
I,
retcon it.
I've heard that Tony would return as AI. Um, they could pull a comics where Tony was AI for a while it was Ironheart, uh,
Mhm.
the female Iron Man. Um,
Yeah.
she was there for a while, and then they realized she's not popular, so they wanted to bring Tony back, but they technically killed him. So what the comics did, they went to the past, grabbed a past Tony, and just stuck him in present day. So, uh, they could always do that crap.
I see. See, that's it. I don't see. I think Robert Downey Jr. has done his time.
Oh, he's
Like
done his
he,
time.
like
He,
no, dude. Here's the thing. I'm okay with them not bringing Tony back because you ended on one of the most boss lines in the entire movie. You know, I am in Crucible and I am Iron Man. I mean, it
uh,
makes no sense. It makes no sense how the stone would form on his regular ass gauntlet when you know fucking Thanos had to chain down Peter Dinklage to make a specialized gauntlet just to hold all 6 stones, but Tony Stark's regular Iron Man gauntlet could hold them. But you know, that's another thing.
just saying that the word Clone Saga would get like two fifths of the comic fans would stop watching.
They don't have to do the Clone Saga, but you can if you're doing an animated. So obviously they do an animated series. They would probably do the stuff they've done, include the characters they did in Spider Verse,
Yeah,
which would work. But you have to bring up the cast because
that means a Nicolas Cage Spider-Man TV show.
that's the whole reason I'm like we need to bring. I will riot if Spider Noir is not Nicolas Cage.
He fits so well. He only
I
had a few
still
lines, but it was god amazing.
I to this day I still use. We don't pick the ballroom. We just show up to dance.
That needs to be on a shirt. Oh my
We
god.
could make a shirt.
We could. We could. We don't
But
pick the
no, like
ballroom, we just show up to
we just show
dance.
up to dance. But
Um,
no, like
I feel like there's
you
another
need to
movie
bring
we
back
need to
the
talk
cast.
about. And I think you know what.
Superhero
No, not
wise or
superhero.
not.
It came out. The trailer came out this week, especially yesterday.
So how about the Detective Pikachu? That looks really good. What
Oh,
did you say?
that looks amazing. It's another video game.
Can we not? Can we not and say we did?
Ah, we have to talk about all the different stuff that we haven't made a video on.
Fine, fine, fine. Okay, so
Yes, Sonic.
apparently
There,
someone
someone okayed.
apparently apparently someone on Paramount was like, let's just snort a bunch of rings and see what we can do.
So
I my favorite part out of all this is the trailer looks bad. Let's just get that out of the
the
way.
only good thing is Jim Carrey, and even him, he's not pulling a top performance.
No, but so um the best part about this is the internet's reaction to the design
Oh,
of it basically being, look, I know Sonic, I love Sonic, I was there when he was a kid, but that thing,
let me
that
pull up
ain't
these
normal.
pictures. I'll have to pull them up to show them to my webcam because they're on my phone. But
You know what the worst part is? The internet has basically fixed the design.
yeah, that's what I was going to show. Someone made
Yeah,
the
has
design
fixed the design.
and fixed it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not
it's
that
not
hard.
hard. It's not hard. How do you mess this up that bad? Like, it
Everything
literally
just
looks like they put a midget in a Sonic costume and then stuck a head on him because it's human proportions from the neck down.
my favorite. Okay, so Young Yeah, who's one of the game reviewers I watch,
Hmm.
he did a reaction to the trailer. Literally, his title I think on the video was uh, Sonic, y'all need Jesus. And then he changed it to like, so the Sonic producers need Jesus, and here is why.
Um, I mean, it's a live action. What do you expect? But the thing is, you
Okay, to that counter argument, Detective Pikachu is live action. What's your fucking excuse?
yeah, like Detective Pikachu looks fucking amazing.
The Pokemon look like actual Pokemon. This looks like we don't talk about this.
Like over on my bed here, I have a Detective Pikachu that looks like the Pikachu from the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It looks like an actual Pikachu. Yes, not all the Pokemon look
no,
the best.
especially the more later gens, because the later
Yeah.
gens are more realistic type
Well, no,
animals.
no, not later gens, like higher evolutions, like your Venusaurs and
Torterra,
your Snorlaxes, you know, your Torterras, you know.
yeah, but the thing is, they still look like themselves.
Yeah.
Sonic
This,
Sonic looks like a demon straight out of hell.
you know what it looks like? Sonic looks like a bad DeviantArt drawing that someone said genius.
Sonic looks. I mean, Sonic looks. He kind of looks like the "I want to go fast" meme.
He
The 2D.
it's it, it's bad, and it does. And here's the thing: it's not even going to be one of those excuses to where it's like, well, it will look better in motion.
No,
No, it
that's the thing
won't.
though. If you take like the sound effects, the way Sonic runs, the way he makes into the ball, like all that was amazing. But you just can't get over the
The
way he
design, you
looks
can't.
of Sonic.
Okay. Jim Carrey even looks better in the design of Eggman.
Yeah,
Granted, he's doing that comedy that we honestly thought, and I thought he was like done with years
yeah.
ago.
The
You
'90s
know,
Jim Carrey came back.
yeah, like we honestly thought he was done with the gun. He's like, yeah, look, I'm trying to be a serious actor, and I'm trying to paint, you know, trying to live my life.
I guess he was like, nah, that's not working.
Now they work. Plus, I need money, and they have Neil. I when I saw, I think it was Neil Brennan's um in it,
Hmm.
Damien fucking Dark.
Yeah.
I was like, no, please don't. I actually like him.
David the cool kid says it's like Bob Ross got high.
But even though Bob Ross would get high and he would, and, no, here's the thing. Bob Ross would start out with the Sonic design, but he would make it into something actually cool. This is like he started with the Sonic design and just got bored halfway through and was like, here's your painting. There you go.
And he drew a cat. um
I just,
I'm not looking for I'm not go I'm pro- I will not go see Sonic. I am not wasting money on Sonic.
you know I will. You know, John, you know
If
how I
you
am
go,
about
I got
that.
to go though.
I know, that's.
We got to go to $5 Tuesdays.
And there we go.
We're not going to see that at $8.
No, I will pay $5 to go see the Sonic the Hedgehog thing. Because here's the thing: at best, at best, we will walk out of it saying it was okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's at best. At worst,
we'd
we will
laugh our
walk
ass
out of
off.
it. No, we will walk out of it saying it was a colossal piece of shit and it's going to make a great video.
True. I guess
Because
now
oh my god,
since we're
like
doing more
they
since we're doing majority videos now, we got to go see a lot of these movies.
yeah like oh shit like they haven't done Tails yet. I
Nope.
pray what Knuckles is going to look like.
What about the female Sonic characters?
Rose,
Yeah, because they're gonna give her titties.
no, no,
Yeah,
that's what DeviantArt is for, and that's no.
they're going to. You know it. If as human as Sonic looks body wise.
Oh, and you know what the worst part is? You know what the fucking worst? Because I already know this is going to happen. You know what the worst part is? So, no matter how the movie is, it's probably gonna be like an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking end on a cliffhanger trying to introduce Shadow.
You didn't have to mention that. Welcome to the Jimmy D channel where I mention everything.
You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they're probably leave on a cliffhanger with Robotnik creating Shadow.
Tessa, please. The cringe would be over 9,000. Uh, it's gonna be so much worse than the Dragon Ball movie now that you mentioned that meme.
Dude, I despise the Dragon Ball
Oh, I
movie.
hate it.
Like, no, here's the thing. A lot of these video games movie, I'll say they're trash. I know they're bad,
Yeah.
but I can at least still watch down. No, this is bad, but it's bad. It's like the room bad.
Yeah.
So I'll at least get some enjoyment. I can't with Dragon Ball. Like
No.
Dragon Ball physically infuriates me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like Suicide Squad. Like I I can at least sit down and watch BVS or Justice League,
Yeah, I can watch
you know,
Justice League. Justice League.
or Man of Steel.
Yeah,
I
those are funny ish.
I cannot watch Suicide Squad, and I've tried. Like I've legitimately tried to sit down and watch it, and I've turned it off or changed it to something else.
Oh my god, Derpy, you're right. Dr. Eggman looks like Hitler.
Enough about Sonic.
Yeah, let's move on. Um,
Well, I already figured we were going to watch a lot of more of these movies. You know,
yeah, we're so a lot. Everyone in chat, pretty much, is new. Um, so we,
except for Papyrus.
yeah,
That motherfucker's been here since day one.
Papyrus has been here a
I,
long time.
I know. I've been here since day one. I will be here since day 92.
So basically, we just kind of rebranded our channel to
For
where,
the fourth time.
yeah, um, to where we're gonna be doing a lot more. We're doing mainly videos every 2 days. We'll post a video, at least a couple videos a week. Um, and they can be,
Variety.
yeah, they can be
We're
anything.
starting to become more like the Cosmonaut Variety Hour, to where it's just
I'd say,
whatever we feel
yeah,
like.
like sort of like a mixture between that, Angry Joe, and Emergency Awesome. I say it's a mixture between those three.
Well, two of those I can stand.
I can't stand Emergency Awesome either. So
No,
he likes everything. He criticizes nothing.
nothing. No. And fucking his flash ring is bullshit. We got a new round of the flash ring. All you got to do is be a subscriber and have you even picked an answer for the first one?
Cody's salty because he wanted a flash ring.
You're not wrong. I'm like, it's a nice ass ring. It's like 170 fucking dollars. But I
Yeah,
also know
every
that like,
video.
yeah, when you're saying it every video, it's one of those to where it's like, hey,
That's
guess
like
what?
that's like me saying like, comment, subscribe. I'll give you away Phase 1 and Phase 2 on Blu-ray.
No, John, that would be like every video being like, comment, subscribe, and then I'll pick one random viewer from my chat and give them an Amazon $25 gift card every video.
Nah,
Yeah,
I do. But that's sort of the mixture. We have the criticism and the broad discussions like Angry Joe. Um,
we have the nerd shit.
we had the nerd shit like Emergency Awesome.
Awesome. Then we just have the random weird shit like Cosmonaut Variety Hour.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. So that's sort of where we've gotten
we're
everything
going.
from. Yeah. Um, it, we won't be 100% superheroes.
So,
We just been
we're
kind of in a
well.
it's
Endgame's huge.
it's a huge time. It's a
Yeah,
huge time.
we're definitely gonna be jumping back on them games
Yes.
because so for me, nothing majorly important happens until
E
June.
E3.
Well, no, June because that's when Crash Team Racing comes out,
True. And we'll be playing
and
that.
well, I've already got mine on reserved.
Oh, nice.
Like I've got the receipt that I put it on reserve. So
I need to go reserve mine.
I didn't get the collector's edition. I just got the standard edition
That's all I would get.
because the standard edition is $40, and I'm like,
That's all you need.
yeah. Um,
We'll
but yeah,
Yeah, we'll be playing that. We'll probably make a video on it. Um,
Yeah, because that was my childhood. That was my racing game of my childhood.
Yeah.
We've also got we've got some game caves coming up. John and I are reworking our top 15 favorite games of all time.
Yes.
Um, we've got a discussion coming up of best opening to video games,
Yeah.
and then hopefully best like music
Yeah.
or something around that,
Yeah.
or character profile. That'd be really interesting
Best
to take,
character.
or a list of or like you pick a character and I pick a character,
Mm-hmm.
and then we describe why that character is so good.
Okay.
And make that kind of into like a discussion series. Ideas. Ideas.
Exactly. Um. Is there any other?
I got a phone call.
All good. Um. Any questions in the chat for us? Any other questions? Any topics you want us to cover? Um, let us know. Um, what others are there any shows or um yeah, any shows you would like us to cover on the channel in terms of weekly episodes? Because right now we're doing Game of Thrones, which has been insane. Um, but we'd love to continue a show and do weekly videos on. So if that's something you might be interested in or something, please let us know. Well, um, let me think. We talked about in-game spoiler plot hole. We talked about Sonic. We talked about upcoming stuff for the channel. Um, asked you guys what shows you would like us to cover. We also have like a D&D thing coming. live stream that we're working on. That's in the works. Um, Trying to think what else until Cody gets back. Any questions, comments, concerns? I would love an Overwatch movie. Thinking about it and seeing my Overwatch stuff over there, I would really love an Overwatch movie, especially after the cutscene and all that for the Uprising event that we got this past couple weeks. Like, that would be amazing to watch. Just you have Tracer, like all the models are there. Like all they would have to do is write a script, and and animate it. Oh, it would be amazing. I'm just getting carried away. Um,
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
no worries. We
Uh,
also so with YouTube gaming, uh, closing at the end of the month, to where everything's on YouTube now. The gaming's not
well,
separated.
yeah, because that was always a stupid
Yeah, it was always stupid anyway. But with
thing.
that being the case, the membership stuff that we had has been transferred over to YouTube. So, and they've now, because it transferred, we now have access to where we can put videos set to only members can see them.
Are we? There are a lot of members.
Not yet. But what I'm saying is we need to put that in the back burner
True.
to start thinking, because that is a
Um,
possibility.
what did I miss?
Nothing. I asked them, was there any shows that they would like to see weekly videos on, like we do with Game of Thrones? Um,
So I know Tangle got renewed for a third season.
yeah, but those episodes are so random.
Yeah, but how season two ended though, my boy.
I know.
The fuck.
I know.
um,
I know. So many questions and concerns.
it was me walking out of Endgame. I have questions.
You you intrigued me, but now you have my attention.
Attention.
I was freaking out because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like I didn't even know that was possible. Like these writers got creative with that shit.
That's been unfortunately that's been the thing with a lot of like the animated shows on Disney nowadays. Like Milo's Murphy's Law has now they've crossed over with the Phineas and Ferb world,
Mm-hmm.
so they've gotten characters from that on Milo's Murphy now.
I didn't know that.
Um, Infinity Train is supposed to be starting sometime this year,
On
which
Cartoon Network?
hopefully,
Because I fucking loved Infinity Train, the little 8-minute
yeah,
video.
I know, fucking great. Um, DuckTales has gotten really good because they're now starting to introduce stuff with Della Duck.
Mm-hmm.
Because season one ended with the information that she was alive. Now they've kind of started her journey of her trying to get back to Earth.
Yeah.
You know, like they did a really good bottle episode of her basically from the crash to the current time of her trying her best
I
to get
think
back.
a show that we should do episodes on is Shield.
I don't like Shield, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I'm not
really
a big.
liked last season.
See, I never got into Shield.
Well, we know we're gonna do the stuff with the Disney streaming, the
Oh,
episodes on there. We know
and when Doom Patrol is done,
we're gonna be doing a video on Doom Patrol. Um, we also have um, Swamp Thing at the end of the month.
All excited about that.
The problem is because it's not live. Like we don't sit there and watch it live. We watch it whenever.
But also, a lot of this stuff is that a lot of these shows are ending or they're halfway through their season.
Yeah,
Like there's 3 seasons in.
yeah. So we're kind of we got to find something that either is just starting, like Swamp Thing, to make these episode reviews on. Um, because we only have what five, we have 3 weeks left of Game of Thrones.
So, do you want to get into Game of Thrones discussion or do you want to wait
Sure.
for the actual video?
No, we.
So, all right. I don't know about you, but I've had time to sit on it.
Yeah, and I'm pissed.
I've watched around, I've heard everybody else's reaction to it. That shit fucking sucked.
It did. I think the
Uh,
just shock factor.
that's the problem with recording shit immediately after,
Yeah,
is that you don't get time to fully process it.
but
Because even
it,
fucking Angry Joe had to make a video the
a
next day
second
and
one.
like, guys, I slept on it, I read your comments, and fuck, you know?
Well, that we had we were comparing ourselves to Angry Joe a lot lately, but um, I read
Which we are
our
nowhere near Joe.
no nowhere near Joe. Joe is so much superior to us. We, I
You
read
guys
our
are like, all right,
comments.
dumbass, stop kissing Joe's ass.
Our comments were pretty much the same. They
Yeah,
we the thing is though, in our review of it, we were question. Rewatched our review. We were
yeah.
questionable about Arya killing it, but we didn't full out say it was awesome. We said the shock in the twist was entertaining and shocked
The
us.
shocking twist was entertaining at the time, but if
Ne-
you think about it,
it's crap.
it makes no fucking sense.
No, because she appeared out of nowhere.
No, how did Arya sneak past dozens of rights, and you mean not one noticed them?
I mentioned that in the review. I was like, she was that whole place was surrounded. I didn't know how they got through. That's what I said, but
So I'm starting to come to the conclusion, which a lot of people have ever since last season.
yeah,
It wasn't really showing it. Last season it was sort of showing it. Season 6 it was sort of showing it. 7 it was showing it. 8 is definitely showing it. Is that
when they
Game of
ran out of
Thrones?
source material.
No, even with running out of source material, Game of Thrones is unfortunately falling into that trap of just becoming another TV show.
Yeah,
It's not becoming that show that's the exception. You know, it's like that show that you watch and you recommend to other friends, even though you know they're not that type of, into that
yeah.
type of stuff because it's that good.
I think. Oh, sorry. A big issue with Game of Thrones right now is the fact that I think them running out of source material allowed the writers to do what they wanted, which ultimately hurt it. Because
Yeah,
I watched a little bit of Angry Joe, and went and watched the behind the thing, and they were pushing for the stupid shit a long
oh yeah,
time ago.
they were pushing for
A
dragon
zombie
aerial
polar bear and
zombie polar bear, dragon aerial combat. Not stupid. That's cool. Makes no sense, but it's they would rather push the factor of coolness over logic.
yeah,
You know,
which when for 5 seasons you went with logic. You can't
yeah.
just go cool now because everyone's
No,
built,
like, and here's the thing: in 5 seasons, they still did cool shit, but they were like, "All right, look, there's some cool shit that just
but it's
happened."
based off of
But
logic.
it's based off of logic, and look at what happened because of that cool shit. This person's dead. This person's dead. This person's fucked up.
Yeah,
You know, um, and obviously the like we all say the show started off strong, but there were signs even when the battle first started, because like they wanted it to kind of build it up by like them just killing the Dothraki like that,
Yeah.
but they kind of shot themselves in the own foot because they wanted that very emotional moment for Jorhans with Calypsi at the end,
Yeah.
so him to be alive. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been alive. You know, if his fucking wolf died, with Dothraki, he should have died with them.
Did
You
the
know,
wolf die though? You never
that's
see
just
it.
it. That's just it. No one knows. I think it like
You saw the wolf running when the initial charge happened, but then you
I know,
never see anything else.
but because there have been tons of videos of people who were like, "What the hell happened to his wolf?" I think someone came out, either one of the writers or the producers did. I think confirmed on Twitter. I think the wolf is dead. You know,
You need to show the wolf dying. Like
I know,
that's a big thing.
I know. I mean, it's a fucking wolf, but still,
It's big to the
you know,
story.
yeah. So I think he's dead. I could be wrong. He could show up next episode and be completely fine, which I'm gonna call bullshit on. I honestly am.
Well,
Um,
well, here's the thing, and you can see it in our reviews. Week one, we were like, okay, good build off. It has to start like this because it's been a year and a half. Episode two comes, nothing happens. We're like, okay, like yes, they're building some tension, but we're like, this season's only
you're finally having
six.
these payoff for character moments, which are really good.
Yeah, but we're like, there's only six episodes. It doesn't make sense to really have two whole episodes of nothing happening. And so then we're like, okay, episode
This
three.
happens, and them bragging about the writers bragging that this is going to fucking rival Helm's Deep. First of all, fuck you.
It did
Okay.
not. It did not rival Hell's Deep.
First of all, fuck you. Their whole second brag that this is the longest battle ever recorded on television history. That doesn't mean a damn thing when I can't see half your fucking battle.
Oh, I know. That still aggravated me. I
Like
couldn't
that doesn't mean
see.
a damn thing if I can't see half of what the fuck is going on, which makes me fearful that in episode 4 they're gonna rush to Cersei and they're gonna wrap up killing her and taking over that fucking place. Or they'll use that one as the that's the multi-part battle episode. You know,
If they do that, what are they going to do for the last two episodes?
no, like episode 4 and episode 5 will be the multi-battle of versus Cersei and Jormund and the Iron Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that way episode 6 will pretty much be a battle over the Iron Throne. You know,
Okay.
but instead of this episode, instead of being a 2 episode multi battle,
Yeah.
okay, it's going to be with Cersei. That's my theory.
I don't think you're going to be far off.
Yeah, that's my theory. To which, so, and I could forgive all of this. I
Yeah.
honestly can't. I shouldn't, but I can't. Problem of why I can say that this battle wholeheartedly sucked. Like the Night King sucked.
Mm-hmm.
The Dead sucked. The ending with the whole Arya shit sucked. It was a great build up. Like they know how to build tension.
Yeah.
You know, what I cannot forgive is that Game of Thrones has unlocked the ultimate form of plot armor. They have found the cheat. They have found the Konami cheat code. They have unlocked Simon's golden armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have found the holy plot armor because everybody, and I mean everybody, should have been dead 6 times over. You even said that while watching the video. That shouldn't Brienne have been dead? Yes, about 3 times. King Sam, who the show for the last 3 seasons has built up as this amazing character, Slayer of White Walkers,
Mm-hmm.
hero of the Bastion. The entire battle is running around like a bitch, scared out of his fucking mind.
There's a lot of issues
Jon Snow should have been fucking dead as soon as he raised his hands, which I don't know why everybody automatically forgot he could do that. Like we all forgot about that until he started doing it. It's like, oh yeah, he has that power. And we all thought, well, Jon should die. Even with Danny saving him, Jon still should have died.
Yeah,
Nope, I'm Jon fucking Snow. I can kill an army of White Walkers solo.
that like I told I was like this man should be dead. Like
Yeah.
I was like, here's
No,
Jon Snow about to die.
I can Aragon this shit solo until Danny saves my ass.
Even Danny standing there battling, she should have been
Yeah,
dead.
yeah. Everyone should have been dead twice over. Yes, they fucked themselves in the crypt because everyone said, "Really, you're gonna put everyone in the crypt surrounded by dead people so that when he summons more, they're all in danger."
Yeah,
Like it's a bad fucking episode. The Night King, for as much of his build up, was fucking awful.
it built up for like 8 years.
Years of this not of not 8 years since season 4 when Bran started introducing the more stuff with the One-Eyed Raven.
Yeah,
Okay, they built up this Night King as a huge threat. In the last 2 seasons, they've really built him up of him gathering the army of the undead, getting an undead fucking dragon, of him going to killing Brands, the old One-Eyed
hmm
Raven. You know, they've built him up as this fucking threat, and for him to just stand around, for his generals to just stand around throughout the entire battle, and him just fly around and awkwardly aim a spear and throw it every now and then.
he didn't even use his sword.
No, he used his ice spear,
Yeah,
which I get it is super effective against dragon types, but man, if you fucking miss most of the time,
if they use protect,
no, they were using deflect. No, no, detect.
I
It's bad. It's
yeah.
it's definitely it's definitely not what everyone built it up to be. It's not the best battle. Fuck no. The Battle of the Bastard kicks the shit out of this
Oh,
fight.
hands down, hands down.
Battle of the Bastard kicks the shit out of this fight. I still will go back and rewatch John versus Ramsey
Yeah,
because it's just everyone just stops as he just goosh, goosh, goosh.
yeah.
Like, but
It,
them talking about like, oh, it makes this final battle makes the Battle of the Bastard look like the Red Wedding. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah.
Sure, it has double the amount of men from Battle of the Bastard, but with again, if I can't see half of it, one of my favorite comments I watched was, I forgot the fucking flame swords dudes,
Yeah.
but they were like, I cried the most when he died because he actually showed me what the fuck was going on.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, yeah,
Yeah, because he's towing the torch.
yeah, he had that flaming sword just swinging around. Hey, I can see things.
Oh my god. Well, I think that's gonna end it for tonight.
Yeah, like I don't know how. I don't like. Obviously, we're gonna watch it, but it's
Yeah.
becoming more than now that the more and more I watch it, I'm like, I really don't care how this ends.
No. It's
Like
kind
I'm
of
starting to get to that point.
honestly, it's kind of gone Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's like I really don't care how this ends. Like I'm gonna be surprised. Like don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a good payoff when if Cersei dies and if the Mountain dies,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm sure them building up the battle for the Iron Throne will be this big fucking thing. But the more and more this goes on, I'm like, you know what? I like a lot of these characters. I like a lot of these actors. But man, I could not really give a shit about what happens at this point.
Yeah.
Like you killed the Night King, which we all didn't think you were going to fucking do.
No.
But it's like once you killed him, I don't give a shit about your petty ass squabble over the Iron Throne. We all were like Jon Snow. There's a bigger fucking threat coming.
Yeah.
Fuck the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
There's no point for it if he's coming.
Yeah, and he was nothing.
Well, now that he's dead, I still don't give a shit about who rules over the Iron Throne.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. And like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.
You got